Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play Dwarf Fortress Masterwork mod. It is now summer of 126 and the humans have arrived on their ferocious war goats. They managed to show up right as a peasant was, or well, a more or less peasant, was pushing a minecart and they have surrounded him. And bad things are happening, and I don't know what else is going on. And somebody's shooting a horse. The axe dwarfs are here to rescue him. They mustered very quickly. Move to here. And let's see what else is happening. Let's fire up Therapist. Somebody's just shooting the crap out of the horse. Not cast, but squad. No, not that. So the Carmine still are fully trained up now. Well, almost fully trained up. They're still got some library learning to do. They're fully spear trained using plasma. Oh, there are more of them. Where are the axe dwarfs? Where did they go? Squad B, move. Told you to move. Squad B, come save this guy. Okay, they decided to go down here. Well, that's the wrong way. They had to kill the war goat, I guess. Terrifying him. Oh, who's this? You're just going to charge right in the middle of... Well, you're too late now. And you're in a martial trance. Medtop's out there. I love how they're just running away from the guy that's in the martial trance. They're like, no, please, please, no. There's only 30 of us. It's not fair. We should probably pull them back. I don't want them to kill everybody just yet. Frame rate continues to be terrible, even though we've done quite a lot to fix things. I doubt we're ever going to get Medtop to come back. He's seen the enemy. He doesn't like to let go. Maybe he'll get sleepy again. No, I think he's got new armor now that has runes that prevent him from getting tired. So he'll never get sleepy again. Also, he'll never get unhappy again. Oh, and now he's in a martial trance. You just better run. Run away. He's got this. So, protection from dizziness, ability to never be exerted, protection from fever, protection from fear, ability to stay awake, breathe underwater, protection from nausea, protection from paralysis, protection from stun, ability to see through walls, protection from pain, and protection from tantrums. So they are all fully decked out. All 10 of the axe dwarfs have that. And so do the stone fist. And I think we have something like 60 of those. But we have ran out of Bifrost. So what I think I'm going to do is come back. I'm going to raid the frost giants, but I'll only do 5 at a time instead of like 100 at a time or 200 at a time. And that way we'll get more sieges per supply, because that tends to be the slow part right now that we've ran out of rusty metal. Okay, oh, there's another one up there. Oh, now, oh. Y'all are just... I mean, seriously, you split the one squad to each axe dwarf and you just went after them, didn't you? just mean. I had other plans for them. Look at the mess you've made. I'm going to make you clean it up. Oh, now he's going to go kill the goat. No, he's letting the goat live? Okay, so what we're doing is, like I said, we're going to raid them 5 at a time, and that should trigger a siege after about a couple weeks delay. Then we will kill them all, get their loot, and we'll have to wait a while for all the peasants to grab all the loot. Once that happens, we'll do it again and again and again. Simply because the glass, since there is no glass chainmail, we have to think it takes like 3 or 4 or something. I don't know how much metal it takes. But it takes longer to make the glass breastplates than it does to make the rusty iron chain. Because we have to actually make the glass, raw crystal glass first, so it's a 2-step process. Instead of just a whole bunch of metal that we melt down and stuff. Really? Y'all are not done with them yet? Are y'all ever going to come back? Ever? Did I hide that building? I think I did. I used the auto dump thing. I don't remember if I've said this already, but I used the auto dump thing to get rid of all the crappy stuff that was causing my game to crash that was outside here. I think, anyway. I'm not exactly sure what was outside that was causing it to crash, but every time I told them to gather the refuse from outside, they would crash the game. And I couldn't tell them to loot anything or they would crash the game. So it might also be with the minecart system. And I haven't destroyed that, so I don't know what's going on. In other news, there's all the breastplates we have, or plate mail. We have Bifrost, plate mail, 64 of them, and I think we only need 70? Yeah, 70. So we're getting close. Oh, and this is done. We are ready to actually test it out. I could not get the steam engine up here to work for some reason. The other ones are working fine, but this one up here would not work. So I just built one of these, and apparently you can connect them from the front. I did not know that. I read somewhere, I think, some long time ago, that they could only be connected from the side here. Maybe that used to be the case, or maybe I just was mistaken. Or maybe someone on the wiki put some false information. Who knows? But, come on guys. Aren't you going to leave it? Oh. Seriously, you're killing the entire siege by yourself. How many kills do you have? Who are you? Really, who are you? You are Cezir. Cezir has 106 kills. You were mad about me boasting about the other guy that had 103 in it. Is that what it is? You got jealous and you decided to just wipe out an entire siege to get in front? You greedy bastard. He's probably ecstatic. Yeah, quite content. Well, he has the thing, so he can never get ecstatic anymore. Took joy in the slaughter. Had a fine drink. Satisfying sparring session. Been attacked. Unbelievably strong. Amazingly agile. Absolutely inexhaustible. Basically unbreakable. Incredibly quick to heal and very rarely sick. So, like a super dwarf. I mean, really, she is. Or he is, or whatever it was. It was a she, wasn't it? I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. Okay. Well, they're just going to kill that person. I had other plans, but I guess I won't be getting to them. So, right. Up here, I have the mist generator. So here's another dwarven perpetual motion machine, also called a reactor, which, you know, screw pump to water wheels, and then it pumps the water that way, flows down, spins the water wheels, pumps it from here, right there. Creates power, sends it this way. And here we have 4 pumps pumping in a circle. So this one pumps from the south, so it goes up, that way, that way, that way, and that way. And the way this works is it happens so fast that the water does not have time to spread out. And there are statues right underneath where the water comes down to prevent people from getting cancellation spam, canceling their thing because it's impassable with terrain. Because there's a stack of water there. And these are all welded titanium statues, but they're not very high quality, so they're not great, but they should make people happy. In fact, if we look at Dwarf Therapist, waterfall, 243 people. That is quite a lot, out of 282. So they're all really liking that. And I did have one mistake where I didn't have enough water in this to start it off with, so it stopped and a little bit of water got out, but it wasn't too terrible bad. As far as contaminating the well with the tears of Armok, I was able to get the liquid out of the barrels, but I did that by forbidding the liquid inside the barrel and telling them to trade the barrel, which made a puddle of tears of Amok. But once I raised the hatch, it just sat here in midair. So what I tried to do was build a liquid spawner here and to put some water in it, deconstruct it. It did not work. It just spread out, and there was a splattering of tears of Amok here, but it did not seem to go down into the actual well. So that is unfortunate. There's probably a way you could do it if you did a whole bunch of pools of tears and then put the water in, but that's a lot more effort than I'm willing to go to. I think maybe if we cook with it or something, we do still have plenty more. So there's some... that is an engraving of an image of waves. Some there, some there, some there. Yeah. So we have a little bit more. And I think I want to test out the obsidian thing. We are making a lot of stuff here. Wow. And spin those up. Let's see. I used Quick Fort to deconstruct all the buildings on this level, everything but the coffins, and replace them with a planned, masterful, decorated, slayed things. So all of them are that. By going to build, then for each item, go to that plating mode, Quick Fort mode, quality, set that to Masterwork, D for decorated, material, go over here, search for slayed. There are apparently 3 of them, so I'll turn them all on. Press Shift, Enter to save, and do that for every item. But when they deconstructed this, apparently these guys have been hoarding their clothing for like years, because there's something like 2,000 items spread across here, and they're all like tattered and worn and just generally useless. So another massive dump order is being done with that. I might could use auto dump to do that. What if... it's kind of cheaty, but I'm running at such a low frame rate, I'm okay with a little bit of cheatiness right now. Let's see. Dump question mark. Only affects items under the cursor. Instead of dumping... okay, move to the dump position. Okay. So auto dump. Why not? Why couldn't it move that? So apparently it could not move everything. They're probably inside somebody's hand or something. DB claim. And now then, how many items do we have to be dumped? None. Okay, excellent. That will free up a lot of workers and hopefully increase the frame rate. Now then. Are y'all done killing them? I guess we can go ahead and raid the frost giants. It's going to take 2 weeks to lay anyway. So let's see. Frost giants. It's Control D. Wait, that's a diplomat. I don't want to send a diplomat to him. I want to send mercenaries. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 of those. I'm going to come do that. And besides the Obsidian farm, I think that's just about everything. We are making fire cannons, bladed fire cannons for the Carmine Steel. That is all they're waiting on besides their armor. Well, I guess they're just waiting on their equipment, everything. Right, I was going down to here to try this out. I do need to be careful because there is no diagonal thing here to change the water pressure. To remove the water pressure so this can flow back up and fill all the way up to the top, which would be not good. Very not good. Then I could not open this bridge ever without flooding a large portion of the fortress. But we're going to try, let's see, water bridges, lava floodgates, river floodgates. So we'll pull this one, which will close those floodgates. Lava pumps, the power to the lava pumps. We will close the lava floodgates as well. Those can both be happening at the same time. And that's the bridge, so I should name that. Is it Alt Shift or Control Shift in? Okay. I want that to be capitalized. There we go. I did have to make some more slade because we ran out for doing that. And another vile force of darkness. Right, awesome. That actually happened rather quickly. Usually it was a couple weeks. I don't know why it was a delay this time, but whatever. Hey, we're happy to welcome them. We may be missing the gnome caravan because we were under siege by the humans, but I don't care about them. They aren't bringing me anything useful. We're going to probably, I guess we'll just wait for all of them to get done and see what happens. Another one! Yeah, now we're talking! This is awesome. Instant. I was afraid I was going to have to wait 2 weeks every single time. This is wonderful. I guess whatever bug was keeping the caravans away was blocking them the first time. So we should have tons and tons and tons. Metob. Another one. Yes, yes, I love it. That is a lot of frost giants, I have got to admit. We're going to be using traps just a little bit, I think. Though our frame rate is going to plummet. Oh, we could use the special weapons on these, couldn't we? They don't have any ranged. Is this the one with the special weapon? Nope. This is. Okay. Prepare to fire. We're actually going to prepare to fire with all of these. This is going to be awesome. Though the lag, I can already feel it getting rather bad. See, down to 10. That might be an issue. Have we already done all 5 of them? We have, so we got 3 sieges for 5 of them. And apparently no loot at all. Well, that's fine. We have plenty of loot waiting out here for us. What is that? 1, 2... Well, it'd be easier to look from this way. Lord? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... What? Oh, that's the cage one. So 4 of those. World. And 9 of those. So that would be 13 squads. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess that's about right. Might be off by 1 or 2 squads, but that's approximately how many we have. Oh, look, there's a human alive. A poor human. What? Where? Is that guy that died out here? Probably. I think it's a farmer. Huh. That's odd. Was he anyone important? Let's see. Laborers, weaponsmiths. He may have been. Can't remember how many master weaponsmiths we have. Oh wait, this is sorted by caste. No, he doesn't look like he was important. So I don't know, I guess just some random peasant died. What about military? Make sure nobody's missing here. Minor militia and that one. I think the minor militia happened when I was digging out that lava thing. Someone got burned to death, and someone else killed themselves. So that happened earlier, off camera. They raised, I forget what it was. It was some kind of chitin, and it killed them. Which is why we have not made more of those. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to get them through the traps and wait until I get volcanic up for the stone fist, because that is all they're waiting for. Their weapon is ready. And it shouldn't actually take that long to do it. Cut shields, helms, gauntlets. Looks like their greaves are already done. So hopefully we could do that. Maybe. Let's see. Greaves, gauntlets, tower shields. I think that's what we'll do, is we will seal everything off but the traps, and if they try to come to the traps, well, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine too. We'll kill them later. I was expecting the 2-week delay anyway. And maybe we'll shoot some stuff at them later. So I will be back after some armor has been made, or we're ready to do something else, the frost giants. And it seems that they are intent of actually coming inside this time. They've been braving hells of gunfire. You can see from all the bees laying around. All their mounts have been slaughtered as they continually try to rush forward into... I think all the range squads are up there firing away. The ones that still have ammo anyway. And looks like we've killed probably half the squad. There have in fact been even more arriving, slowly trickling through. Their war beasts mostly. Just some trolls, which they're right here, the survivors are. And some bloodhounds. Though it does not look like they're getting very far in the entrance. Looks like somebody has made it through the cage traps. And he may be actually wounded on the... Well, he went the wrong way. The sword wire, I think that is what that is. I'm hoping that this will actually encourage even more to come. Looks like he is in fact also wounded. Though he decided to keep going and die. No, that's not the one that we want. I don't know if we're going to be able to find the one that died. Because there's just too many of them. Wardbrook Troll. It should be one of the last ones. No, that's not him. Swordsdorf. Warblood thing. Troll. Cross-giant wrestler maybe? Yeah, here it is. This is just a sword wire though, so maybe it didn't show up in this? World Ender maybe? Nope, bullets. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he just bled to death. That's also possible. And that human has just been running around like a chicken with his head cut off. I don't know what he's doing. It doesn't look like they're fighting with the... Well, maybe they are. I don't know. I'm not entirely certain what's going on there. Well, now he's got shot. Well, we want to change that back. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. Look. Do that. Go for it. Okay. So the other dwarf is trying to make it through, and probably not going to make it. Because he's just bleeding all over the place. Yep, he's dead. So apparently our traps are actually more infected than I expected them to be. They aren't even getting past the sword wire, really. Wow. He actually made it to the second thing, which is the axe blades. Will anyone actually make it to the spiky death? Who knows? Probably not and live. I am surprised that they're actually trying to assault so ferociously. We're going to have Big Dog for years, which is good because you get the Tears of Armok by sacrificing meat. And let's see, are these guys still hanging out here? They are. So I think we'll give them a little present. And see, just tons of firepower. It's really not even that many guys. Okay, you are ready. We're going to Alt A, zoom, paste. No, not paste, but rectangle. Let's see, where do I want you to shoot at? There's quite a big grouping right here. There's also a big grouping here. Though I don't want to hit my construction. I'm afraid of breaking it. It would fire down from the below, and we want to give you time to go off. So maybe right here? Try that one out. Fire at will. And prepare to fire. What are you loaded with? Exploding ammo? Well, we're not going to use you because we want them to actually go through the traps this time. Another one dies on the traps. This is going to be proving grounds for the ranged, I guess. I don't want their skills to get rusty. And the axe torch just got to kill all those humans, so it's good to get the range a turn. Looks like some of them are running away though. That's disappointing. I don't want them to be running away. Though they have taken quite a number of losses. I suppose it's understandable. Has that gone off? It looks like it has, and somehow they are bleeding. Oh, it must be the dogs that are bleeding. The big dogs. Unfortunately, they didn't actually start a fire, though it does look like it hit quite a few of them. Sorry that I missed that. That's disappointing. Let me make sure that... Wow, you were already reloaded? You know what? Go again. Just do it. We'll watch this one. Wow, it actually looks like that did incredibly well against their mounts. And a number of them had decided to go through the water. Though it doesn't look like there are going to be as many left by the time that arrives. Assuming it arrives soon. There it is. It's probably not going to survive. Oh, it actually did. Quite effective, in fact. Wounds? No? Well, that's a raptor. So, actually, they're not that badly hurt. Interesting enough. Maybe it got hit. I think it did hear a noise, so maybe it got hit and didn't actually explode. It just looked like it did. Who knows? Who knows? Looks like we have more guys trying to come assault. I do like that that took out so many of their mounts. What happened to the sound? There it goes. Oh yes, and this. We are ready. Water bridges. Pull that. Someone assigned to it. Someone is. That shouldn't take long. I do have to keep an eye on that. Let's see, wow, we are... A volcanic... Yeah, that's what's happening that's wrong. So this should not have gauntlets. Or actually just give to... these buildings. That'll help out. What did I just do? Oh, right. I pressed the wrong button. That's what I just did. You can give to this one. That should help out. Another one, Ballad of Luck. And our fire cannons are still being produced. I do not want to go out just yet. Though I'm going to have to probably to clean up the area down there. Looks like there aren't going to be very much left for us when we do decide to go out. I wonder if that one's not the Dwarf Fortress but a siege. Maybe that's why they're hanging out back there. So far our traps have been quite effective. I think I have an idea what I'm going to do with all the captured frost giants. Oh, he actually made it as far as that. Now he's going to make it to the spiky death. This might be jammed. No, it doesn't look like they're jammed. Could be. Is there a way to tell by query or something? Bars, people's pieces. Somebody's hand. I think they're probably jammed. This is working out much better than it did last time. In terms of getting bad guys. Oh, looks like they tried to go through the spiky death and did not make it. They may have just bled to death from other wounds, though. Looks like they're trying to get away. Again, not what we want. Ew. Yeah, spiky death really hurt him. Can we actually see that one? Stone Master. Let's build bullet spikes. Big dog, Spear Lord maybe? Nope. Freezer Wrestler. Sharpen Steel Spike. Here it is. Buttocks, train the muscle, fraction bone. Train the muscle, train the muscle. They did not penetrate as deeply as I was expecting them to. Chipping the bone, bruising the muscle, chipping, tearing the skin, bruising the muscle. I guess the previous thing, oh, here's the rams. Lots of fracturing and chipping the bone. Those are the saw blades, actually, so the rams are down here. I'm surprised that he lived that long with all that kind of damage. He probably passed out on top of them or something. Lots of severed parts. Though they aren't quite as effective as I would have thought, given how many people are dying. He just got hit quite a lot of times, it looks like. I guess that works. At least we won't have to go very far to get the loot. Up here, they're still there. This is a mess. Okay. Let's see, what should we do now? Do I want to try to get them to go outside? Why is he going up? I think we'll hold off. Wait. Dragon Slayer. Oh, he must be drinking. Are you drinking the forbidden drink? Yes, you are. Forbid that, and forbid the contents. Let's go back down here and see. Wow, that just filled up fast. That is like filled up almost too fast. How much water is left over here? So, okay, that actually works out rather well. There's not enough water for it to overfill. It's almost as if I planned it that way, which I did not. I should have, but I didn't. River floodgates, water bridges, so I can pull that. So that's wonderful. That is in fact quite well. Once I do that, then we can drop the lava on it, and it should amount to a whole bunch of obsidian. Too many are getting away though, for my taste. Medtob would not let them get away. If it was up to him, he's probably dying a little inside every time someone escapes. Aren't you, Medtob? He won't even talk to me. I just wanted to try out the traps, and if Medtob's out there, nobody ever makes it to the traps. I'm sorry, Medtob. Don't hate me. How is the armor production going? Wow, we are almost finished on that. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and probably sally out and wipe this rest of this one out. And apparently
season is autumn.
Apparently. Okay, we are pretty much out of time, but I've given the order for someone to pull the lava lever. She's hooked up to the bridges all up here. And I've also opened one of the bridges up top so that Medtob can go outside and kill people. Because I don't want him to hate me. This should happen just any second now. Pulled the lever. There it goes. Incredible lag. And a mass of steam. And really incredible lag. So let's come back to that. Medtop wants to kill some people. Squad. B, you just can go out here. Medtop, there's your guy. And he just passed him? What's the deal with that? Oh, you were just tricking him, huh? Medtop's like, I can't get there! Get out of my way! Oh, here's a whole nother... It's like they all decided to come and join. Is that an axe guy? I haven't seen an axe frost giant before. What is he wielding? A large wolfram great horned axe, okay? Oh yeah, they're doing the freezer thing, which probably isn't going to work against my guys. Yeah, just fight right here out in the open, in range of the archers. That's not going to work out for them. Medtop, they're getting away. We can't have that, Medtop. Don't let them get away. How long does it take for you to kill one guy? Maybe I need to upgrade your weapons. Look, the archers got these. Go kill the ones that are escaping. Look, that's like a whole weapon's worth of Bifrost. Shouldn't take you that long to kill them. Okay, let's go check back down here to make sure that that worked. And we have a nice, lovely floor of Obsidian. So we can just mine it out like this. Channel it out, and then we will unchannel out this part. Though I will still need to do something so that they can actually get across. So I'll just regularly mine that out. And that should take care of that. After I open the gate, of course. Factory entrance, lava bridges, water bridges. Water bridges should be open. And then that should fill back up, and we can do that again and again and again and get all the obsidian that we want. Man, y'all are letting them get away. Squad B, come all the way over here. Those guys down there are not bothering anyone right now. Though it looks like they may be leaving too. Or did they just split up? It's hard to tell. Too much is going on at the same time. I'm not sure if I'm going to record the other battles with the Bifrost, or just wait until we're ready to go underground. It might be a bit repetitive if I record everything. I might wait and record the ones that include the new squads, and not the ones that are just more of this. Though our traps did work really, really well. What I wish is now that they can breathe underwater, that they would pathfind through the water. I'm going to ask if that's possible. I think they need the amphibious token for that to happen. And I'm not sure if that could be given via syndrome. But I can ask. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Like if you like, subscribe if you're not. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.